First wedding I've missed in days. First wedding I've missed in days.
Harks, thanks you, stranger. Your prowess on the field is already legendary. Be careful, or we'll claim you as our own.
Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help, please. Of being a good person, please. There's no time. They'll kill her. Go! Please, you have to stop this madness.
Your impertinence runs deep, Paladin. So too
I
shall
heard
my
that the
name.
Paladins killed unarmed magisters. Didn't even let them surrender.
What is this? Am I dreaming? I went to my bunk after patrol duties, and now... this. I'll wake up in a minute. Winslow's snoring always wakes me. This can't be real.
Because I refuse to slaughter magisters.
Because you refused a direct order. You broke your oath. The penalty is death.
This is madness.
What? I don't know anything about the Black Ring. I must be dreaming. I have to be. I saw her enter the city with the Whites. Or did I? Did I dream it? Am I dreaming you?
And her name forgotten. This we pray in Lucian's name. Now.
Please, you have to
In
stop this
Lucian's
madness.
holy name, we gather here today.
You approach, but the Paladin's icy blue eyes never move from his prisoner.
You are interrupting a Paladin court.
You can't call this a court until the end of days, Kim. It's still a disgrace.
The prisoner will be silent. We are beyond accusations. This once Paladin is guilty of refusing orders and protecting supporters of the Black Ring.
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay in a slick uniform. A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every Magister is in league with the Ring.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case, the sentence is death.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first time, pinning you with a freezing look.
Step aside, stranger. She has been tried by her service and found guilty by her failings. She disobeyed orders and cost paladins their lives.
Kem pauses for half a moment, his eyes flickering to the troops around him.
Perhaps, even in war, we may find space for mercy. Very well. She will not die today.
The paladin looks at you as Kem turns away and silently mouths thank you.
Find a cell for her. And the rest of you have your duties. Move!
What is this? I'll wake up in a minute. What? I saw her enter the city with the whites. Oh, by the divine, thank you. I'll never forget this kindness.
Did you expect a needle? Did you expect a needle? Did you expect a needle?
If there was anything important here, the whites must have surely taken it.
Magisters fought with all the skill you would expect of peasants. Not that we were flawless. Of course, a victory is a victory, even if it comes at a cost. A few, but you could taste the Magisters' desperation. They even torched their own barracks to slow us down with the smoke. A lot of good that did, eh?
Bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
For the safety of Rivellon, report all sorcerers to the nearest Magister.
Of course, the Magisters turned to the Black Ring. Dressing swineherds in red robes does not suddenly make them better people.
For all the fighting, I never once saw Dallas with the Magisters. The snake is probably cowering in some burrow. Lord Kem's gotten reports that she's somewhere near. As for exactly where, well, I guess they're still searching.
If there's anything important here, the whites must have surely taken it.
The spirit of a half-dressed Magister stands before you, fumbling to draw his phantom blade from its sheath. The spirit manages to draw his sword and utter a challenge, though not one aimed at you.
Alarm! Sound the alarm! There's paladins attacking! Where are the whites?
He starts to swipe and jab his sword at an unseen opponent.
Come on, damn you. Stop bleeding!
The paladin presses a wad of fresh bandages upon a steadily bleeding leg wound. For a moment, it seems to work, but then the bleeding suddenly gets worse.
Damn it! My thanks. This is just what I need.
The potion takes effect, but then your ear catches the faintest sound of angry whispers, and the bleeding suddenly intensifies. The paladin claps her hand over the wound in an effort to stem the flow of...
What's going on? It looks like it's nearly stopped. Then it just starts again. One of the Magisters didn't know when he was beaten. Drove a spear into my knee. He should have aimed higher, though. I didn't give him a chance to land a second blow. Bleeding stopped. Thank you. Wait! No! It's starting again!
The spirit of a Magister jabs a spectral finger into the paladin's wound, while muttering some profane-sounding curse.
I'll do as I please. This paladin filth hacked me down right here in our headquarters. She's going to suffer for what she did to me.
The spirit thinks for a moment, then moves back from the paladin.
Very well. I am done with this world.
Last. Thank you. The wound's closed over. Thank you. Here, I found this on one of the Magisters. It looks valuable. Take it, with my thanks.
This is a waste of time. The Magisters are long gone. There's no one left down here.
It's not like Kem to change his mind mid-execution. I just hope he made the right call.
I'm glad this one was let off the hook. I'd rather guard a body than bury a corpse any day.
Piss off, Paladin scum. Why, what'll you do? Kill my friends and lock me up? Go and die.
Where are all the prisoners? Where did they go?
Maybe they were shipped to Fort Joy.
Not according to this. Besides, they weren't sorcerers.
We don't know.
Find out.
The damn cells were empty. The Magisters arrested hundreds, but they're not here. They're gone.
Prisoners can't
The
just...
damn cells were empty. The Magisters arrested hundreds, but they're not here. They're gone.
Who are you? Did Lord Kem send you about the missing prisoners? That is the ever-elusive mystery. These weren't escape artists. They were thieves and drunkards, imbeciles and liars, heretics and fools. The crudest of turned from slugs to smoke. Poof. According to this, 564 prisoners are unaccounted for.
Maybe they were shipped to Fort Joy.
Not according to this. Besides, they weren't sorcerers. can't just vanish.
We don't know.
Find out.
You are the hand. You are the hand that hurts, the hand that kills, the hand that bleeds them dry. You are the hand that listens to Magister Timort's head. You are the foot. You are the foot that aches to run away, the foot that remembers the feel of grass underfoot so long ago. You are the foot that listens to Magister Timort's heart.
Dangerous enough that she's got to be kept in that fancy cell. The only way to keep her nasty thoughts stuck inside her head and away from our kids, I reckon.
Stay back. It's for your own good. Found the undead freak here already chained up by the Magisters. They say she's a witch. I say...
Her voice freezes into a harsh whisper.
I say she's a demon. Creatures like this Windigo. They mask themselves, spread their black magic to children with their songs and stories. Makes me sick. Our little ones, tools of demons. You know this trickster? Well, go on then. Probably doesn't matter who breaks her, so long as she gets broken. Just keep your head on straight. She'll try to make nice. Creep into your thoughts. Keep her out of there, all right?
Go on, be safe. What do you suppose the Magisters are doing with her?
Body and blood, heart and soul. I see your wounds. Your hurt seeps from your every move. Come close. Let me soothe you.
My hurt, no. These, my thoughts, woman, they are but my own.
only meadows and gardens.
You remember, don't you? Dancing together in the daffodils, the fragrant sea of yellow.
No! Hush your lies! I must know your truth. Your purpose. What's this? Who are you? Give me room! I feel a breakthrough approaching.
She cradles her head in her hands, then pivots towards the prisoner. Her mouth opens, yet nothing spills forth. No sermon, no screed, no threat. She turns back to you and grimaces.
Too late! The spark's been snuffed. I trust you come bearing gold or godhood for me to have interrupted such a sensitive interrogation. What led to this freak's imprisonment is a mystery as unsolved as the void itself. We found her already caged, cursing the Magisters with hexes vulgar enough to turn even a dwarf's cheeks red. The evil is strong in her. Her words are soaked in it. They squirm into your mind, planting warm memories you've never had, mesmerizing you with candy-sweet sights and scents.
Visions of Windigo's attack on the vessel sailing to Fort Joy fill your head. You look to the cell, and your memories contort and coil. Windigo cradles you in her arms, stroking your head as the waves crash around you. I'm sorry, Buttercup. I was bewitched by his promise. Forgive me. You shake your head and the vision is gone. Your eyes rest not on the prisoner, but on the paladin. The paladin sighs, in, then out. Her jaw relaxes, her hands unclench.
A sorcerer! You penetrate my thoughts as she does, yet you leave behind clarity. Not fantasy. I understand now. You are as dangerous to her as she to us. I will give you the space you need, then. May Lucian be your guide. Things are under control. For now.
You step up to the cell to look at the skeleton you know to be Windigo. The barrier mutes her source, but it isn't her source you fear, but something more, a shadow. She says nothing, but you still hear her words.
An unexpected pleasure. For both of us, I'm sure.
She looks to the nearby device, and an urge engulfs you. An urge to power down the device to release Windigo from her cell. Her mouth remains closed, yet her voice settles in your mind like a damp fog.
There are others, his chosen, yet I am no longer among them. They seek what you seek. The hammer. I am ready to share what I know. The God King rejoices as long as I am chained. Free me, and we might hobble him.
The voice is gone. Windigo is still.
No more lies, Godwoken. No more treachery, no more death, no more betrayal. You can be free of me, and I can be free of him. Dropping the barrier requires a sacrifice. It won't be for naught. I can no longer abide by the God King's will. He would scour me clean and suck me dry of all that was ever mine. I will never be among his chosen. But I know the ones still basking in his favor. Free me, and you too will know them.
Your hand goes numb as it nears the object. You close your eyes and focus. You feel the source in you pulse, first faintly, then with the strength of a leather-skinned drum. Something within the device grates and groans, yet the cell's shield holds. The machine sputters and sparks. You sense a whiff of burnt metal? You close your eyes and focus. You feel the source in you pulse, first faintly, then with the strength of a leather-skinned drum. The device crackles and pops, then whines pitifully. The shield surrounding the cell flickers off.
Come to me, sweets.
She steps forward, slowly but confidently. She holds out her hands, palms up. They emit no fire, no ice, no curse.
The God King no longer grants me his favor. Mask ripped from me and flesh flayed to bone because the Godwoken still walks Rivellon. Now he's chosen another. I should hate you for what you've done to me. Hate you for the hell I've lived. But I hate him so much more. He loved me when I was useful. He cast me out when you failed to die. Go to the new chosen. See that he suffers. See that the God King suffers. In your name and in mine. The Covenant, it sounded so beautiful. Eternity right there at my fingertips. Yet it's all a lie. There is no grand reward, no enduring prosperity. Just slavery within the void. The rule of a hellish hand. I was so naive. The God King told me I was special. He came close, and then closer still. Hearing him, feeling him, it was like crashing over a cliff and having him catch me over and over. I failed him. You just wouldn't die. Of all his punishments, the harshest was the emptiness, the lack of him. I thought if I could just regain his affection, I might taste it again. Linderkem. The God King's current beloved. No more skin in his real bones than on a peeled jackfruit. And it is not only his ear the God King whispers into. The dwarf called Isbel. She bends to the King's every whim. If you want to get to the God King, you go through Linderkem. You topple his Tower of Lies. The God King. He said if I could find Dallas, eliminate her, I could take my place by his side again. But Kem, he doesn't like competition. All it took was a few whispers. They spread to the Magisters quickly. The Magisters, they've got ways of silencing Source. They knew exactly what to do. The Paladins, well, when they found me, they'd no idea what to make of me. Yes, her. Goodness, how could I not? Her work on Black Peak Isle is legendary, or so she tells it at least. The king has an eye for the arrogant. They make such valuable stewards as they clamour for his favour, as I well know. I can't say for certain, but I bet you could simply sniff her out. She's got quite a nose for the fetid. Find the foulest pile of shit you can, and she'll be wallowing in the middle. No, the God King's special boy. It wasn't difficult to figure out, I assure you. I came seeking Dallas. Kem wants her, too, as anyone could tell you. I crashed one of Lady Kem's little tea parties, did a little snooping. The Void's vapor there was plain as night to me. You'd suppose we should work as one, but no. The God King loves to play his game of favourites. Kem was promised a place at the table, and he's doing what he must to secure it. Alone. I go to Kem. Or his estate, rather. He's got a Swornbreaker scythe. It'll free me from the Covenant. I'd be mortal, yes, but no longer a slave.
This creature, this monster, would have seen us drowned at sea. Kill her.
If the God King has truly abandoned her, then this is our chance to slay her. Once and for all.
If she was truly with the God King and turned against him, she could prove a valuable ally.
junk.
Later.
That undead witch. Heard her talking about some kind of covenant.
That's the demon. Go ahead, but be careful. She'll get in your head. The only way to keep her nasty thoughts stuck inside her head and away from our kids, I reckon.
Prisoners can't just vanish. This makes no sense.
You there! Be sure not to obstruct Paladin business. We're to search this place top to bottom. We haven't, but we will. Not that it's any business of yours.
Nothing. Just more Magister.
The spirit of a Magister lingers nearby, scowling at the damage that's been dealt to the premises.
Look at this! Just look at this! Our barracks ransacked by our own brothers in arms! And my sworn Magister comrades murdered by them! I got Brent out of here. He was wounded. He wouldn't have stood a chance if I hadn't helped. Hopefully some more made it as well. I came back to see if I could help any others, but I got a saber through the heart instead. Murdering blue bloods. The Void's welcome to the lot of them.
The spirit leans back to appraise you, a guarded look on his spectral features.
You're no paladin, but why should I tell you? Fine. Just check in on him for me, will you? There's a spot around the back, at the bottom of an embankment, where a culvert drains into the river. I lowered him down there, where the paladins likely wouldn't see him. He was bleeding like a stuck pig, though. I don't know if he made it.
The spirit continues to stand by and scowl at the ransacked barracks.
The paladins just showed up. No notice, ready for a scrap. They claimed we were traitors and were plotting with the Black Ring. Lunatics, a lot of them. How would I know? She and those whites she surrounds herself with don't announce their plans like town criers. You can be sure of one thing, though. The paladins will never catch her scent. Are you mad? They're our sworn enemies. Whatever evidence the paladins think they have is false, and I hope my brethren make them choke on it. Out the rear door there. Then look over the edge by the waterside. There's a little patch of land, next to where the sewers drain into the water.
If there was anything important here, the Whites must have surely
A spillage all over the floor. The plaque reads, "Purity of mind."
Daylight.
Fools.
There must be an opening
They aren't
nearby.
looking in the right spot. They'll never find what they want.
Order of society, the Magisters say. Not much bloody order in this place.
Nothing. Just more Magister rubbish.
I've spotted something.
What's this then? The Paladins resorting to bringing in outsiders to try and decipher my work.
He sneers at you. His spectral form bears impressions of severe burn injuries.
No matter. You'll fail just like them. I was the High Cryptographer of the Magister Order, until the Paladins killed me. Coded letters, passwords, security measures, all my creation. Now that I'm dead, you'll never decipher any of it. My work will outlive you all. My very life's work was to hide key intelligence from the light of both sun and source. What I know and what I have seen shall remain in shadow.
The spirit's smug demeanor gives way to an angry scowl.
Desperate measures made necessary by the treacherous actions of our so-called allies. My encryption guards the most important secrets. My task was to protect secrets, not to interpret them. But let me say this. The notion that we would have anything to do with the Black Ring is absurd. Patently absurd.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. What's this? I found something.
I've spotted something. More Magister trickery. They must have many secrets to go to all these lengths.
Careful now. That's a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby. Look out!
I see a trap nearby.
Rubbish.
Aha! something behind this painting.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Careful. I've spotted a trap. Aha. There's something behind this painting.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Careful now. That's a trap.
That didn't sound successful.
Careful now, that's a trap. Aha. There's something behind this painting.
Careful now. That's a trap.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
That didn't sound successful.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
That didn't sound successful.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
That didn't sound successful.
That didn't sound successful.
some mechanism at work behind these walls.
That didn't sound successful.
Behind these walls.
That didn't sound successful.
That didn't sound successful.
At work behind these walls.
That didn't sound successful.
Careful now. That's a trap.
My very life's work was to hide key intelligence.
The spirit smugged me.
Desperate measures made. My task was to protect
Careful now, that's a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful now, that's a trap. Aha. There's something behind this painting. More Magister trickery. They must have many secrets to go to all these lengths. Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful now, that's a trap. Aha. There's something behind this painting. Careful now, that's a trap. Careful now, that's a trap.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight. The list in the records is a long one. It bears many familiar names. People you met, people you fought, people who were kind to you. Most, it seems, you will never see again.
My name was once on a list like this.
Careful! I've spotted a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby. I've spotted something. Careful now, that's a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
That did the trick by the sound of it.
Careful now. That's a trap. Good find.
keeps glancing back.
How can I help?
A lizard spirit bows deep before you. His torn garb resembles that of a priest.
May the Devourer bless your endeavors, champion of the dragon.
The lizard bows so deep, his nose almost touches the ground.
Forgive my impudence, but I cannot be mistaken. The Devourer would not permit you to wear that armor. A champion is her legacy. Recovering the spirits bound to each piece shall shepherd your ascension. Restore it.
Don't listen to that snake mouth.
Only the weak fear.
The spirit of a Magister stares at you with undisguised venom.
Your time is over, Godwoken.
The spirit glares at you in defiance. Raymond's spirit smiles. The fanatical gleam in his eyes makes him look almost alive once more. The spirit of a white magister tips a vial of powder into a goblet of wine before her. She swallows it back without hesitation.
Excellent work. I had my doubts about you, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Kem looks about, then returns his eyes to you and gives you an imperious nod.
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further concerns. Goodbye now.
everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
Secret vault? What else are they hiding?
A secret vault? What else are they hiding?
I've spotted something. I'm not picking that up. I could try moving it.
The Whites were pulling a lot of strings, Narks, I see. All right, Dallas. Let's see what you've been up to.
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
The Magisters weren't to lay a hand on the dwarves, but why?
What else are they hiding?
Mistake, huh?
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
You again. It seems we are fated to meet before the Hall of Echoes after all.
She grimaces, looking away from you.
No, it's not at all how I imagined it. I thought there would be so much more to learn. Now I am seeking things you could never find for me. Rituals to awaken as an undead again. true death only rekindled my desire to be alive. And I've heard there's some kind of covenant I can swear.
A secret vault? What else are they hiding? To burn it.
Keep looking. Take this wreck apart brick by brick if you must.
What else are they hiding?
Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers. Dallas, let's see what you've been up to. Your help was appreciated earlier, but you are no longer required here. Goodbye.
A secret vault? What else are they hiding?
Empty. You are a sorcerer, strapped down, your head ringing with agonizing pain. You feel strange and cold, immobile on the stone, cold inside, cold at parts of you that should not feel the air. Low voices nearby, low and urgent. Your tormentors seek your source. They have cut you open, hunting for your power, for your nature. They have found nothing, nothing but your death. You welcome it.
mistake, huh? That mistake could make quite an ally. Looks like Sanders has more talents than just toy making. Looks like Sanders has more talents than just toy making. Search this place for the find. Your help was appreciated earlier, but you are no longer required here. And out with it.
Kem's eyes turn very, very dark.
I cannot count the friends I have seen cut down by the ring, nor the outrages against humanity that I witnessed at their hands. I am Lord Commander of the Paladins, Guardians of the Faith, Lucian's own. I kill Black Ring. Never forget that. Now, if you're done with gossip, I have things to do, and so do you, I imagine. You'd better have something sensible to say. I will not have my... Goodbye. Oh, Dallas, you best be careful. You're playing with necrofire.
And letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
A mistake, huh?
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
Mystery vault under the
Daylight. There must be an opening nearby.
The spirit of a magister stands before you. He has one hand pressed to his abdomen. Silvery spectral blood oozes from between his fingers.
It shouldn't hurt anymore, but it does. I swear it does. Tell me, have you seen a magister named Wainslow? Stout fella, a little loud. He helped me escape when the paladins attacked. I'd hate to think any harm came to him.
Vault under the barracks, eh? Those magisters are craftier than I thought.
The spirit of a magister stands before you. He has one hand pressed to his abdomen.
It shouldn't hurt anymore, but tell me, have you seen a magister named Wainslow? Stout fella, a little loud. He helped me escape when the paladins attacked. I'd hate to think any harm came to him. Dead? Damn it! Damn it to the void! Wainslow deserved better than that. I don't rightly know. The paladins came, intent on ransacking the barracks. The fighting started so quickly. Before I knew it, I was wounded, and Wainslow was hauling me away. He said he'd come back soon, and we could escape into the sewers. But that was the last I saw of him. Wainslow and I came across it while we were looking into some inmates who went missing from the prison. I doubt anyone will figure out what happened to them now. I don't think the paladins care about that kind of thing.
The spirit looks crestfallen. He seems to have...
Something down to that vault. He always
The spirit continues to stand by and scowl at the ransacked barracks.
Damn it! That cheapskate owed me gold! Oh, Brent. How would I know? She and those whites she surrounds herself with don't announce their plans like town criers. You could be...
Chem will find something.